Hi guys, in this video we share with you 3 real-life stories of scary and disturbing encounters that many find incredibly disturbing. 1. The Amityville Horror Murders, 1974, Amityville, New York. The infamous Amityville house, located at a 112 Ocean Avenue, became the site of one of the most horrific family murders in U.S. history. On November 13, 1974, 23-year-old Ronald DeFeo Jr. shot and killed his parents and 4 siblings as they slept. DeFeo claimed that voices in the house commanded him to kill his family. He later changed his story several times, but the chilling notion that some dark force in the house may have driven him to commit the murders persisted. In December 1975, just over a year after the murders, the Lutz family purchased the home at a discounted price. They moved in, hoping to start a new life. But after just 28 days, they fled, abandoning all their belongings and claiming they had experienced terrifying paranormal activity. George Lutz reported waking up every night at 3:15 a.m., the exact time of the murders, while strange odors, cold spots, and green slime oozed from the walls. The family also claimed to see ghostly figures and experience violent behavior from unseen forces. The events became the basis for the book, The Amityville Horror, and a subsequent series of movies, sparking endless debates about whether the house was truly haunted or if it was a hoax. The true horror, however, remains the brutal murder of the DeFeo family, made even more unsettling by the strange happenings afterward. 2. The Villisca Axe Murders, 1912, Villisca, Iowa. On the night of June 9, 1912, 8 people were viciously murdered in the small town of Villisca, Iowa. Josiah and Sarah Moore, their 4 children, and 2 visiting girls were found bludgeoned to death with an axe. The bodies were discovered the next morning by a neighbor, and the scene was nightmarish. Blood covered the walls, and all the victims had been attacked while they slept. Strangely, the killer had covered the faces of the victims with clothing after the murders and left a slab of bacon near the murder weapon. Despite numerous suspects over the years, the case remains unsolved. However, the Villisca Axe Murder House has gained a reputation as one of the most haunted locations in the U.S. Paranormal investigators who have visited the house report hearing children's laughter, footsteps, and voices. People who stay in the house overnight have reported being touched, scratched, or having objects move by themselves. Some have even claimed to feel the presence of the killer, suggesting that the horrific energy from the crime lingers to this day. The unsolved nature of the brutal murders combined with ongoing paranormal activity makes the Villisca Axe Murders one of the most disturbing and enduring mysteries in American history. 3. The Curse of the Overton Bridge, Scotland. Overton Bridge, located near Dumbarton, Scotland, is notorious for a bizarre and disturbing phenomenon. For decades, dogs have been inexplicably leaping to their deaths from the same spot on the bridge. The incidents began in the 1950s, with dozens of dogs jumping from the 50-foot-high bridge into the ravine below. Strangely, many dogs survived the initial fall, but would return to the same spot and leap again, seemingly possessed by an unseen force. Paranormal researchers and animal behaviorists have been baffled by the repeated suicides. Some speculate that the dogs are attracted to a scent from nearby animals, while others believe something darker is at play. Local legends suggest the bridge is haunted, possibly by the spirit of a white lady who lived in the nearby Overton house in the 19th century. Others believe the area is cursed due to its proximity to ancient Druidic grounds. The bridge's eerie reputation took an even darker turn in 1994, when a man named Kevin Moy threw his infant son off the bridge, claiming that the child was the Antichrist. Moy then attempted to kill himself at the same spot. His horrific act only fueled the belief that the area has an overwhelming dark energy. The inexplicable deaths of both humans and animals have left Overton Bridge shrouded in mystery, with many locals avoiding it altogether, believing it to be cursed or haunted by an otherworldly presence. These cases combine brutal deaths with eerie reports of hauntings, leaving lingering questions about whether malevolent supernatural forces were involved or if the locations themselves carry some kind of dark, residual energy.